with a combination of Olimar actually having all the tools that he needs to be able to take care of the little yellow rat because, well, he's just as pancakey as the rat is.
Right.
But also that these two players, both Esam, or not Esam, both Myran and DeBuzz, just really have like a very good understanding of how to fight this character. But Esam isn't on the screen. It's going to be Ash and... Are we on the wrong stage?
Wrong stage, maybe? Possibly, yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I'm
we'll
assuming
see.
there's no way Myron would SD like that. Oh yeah, we're supposed to be going to town. I just looked in Smash GG.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, the two stages look similar enough.
Yeah, they're right next to each other, aren't they?
No.
Actually, no, they're not.
No, they're
Nah,
not.
not anymore. I don't know what the stage selection screen looks like in this game. I just like I pray and I find the stages when I play the game.
I just click random and let my opponent do it for me.
But yeah, town. Let me think. Town for Olimar Pikachu. I think that's going to be more in the buzzes, not the buzzes. Myron's face,
Myron.
right?
I was talking
Because,
about the buzz. I threw you off.
Yeah, he's gonna have all this space to really like control, really like make Pikachu sort of like traverse the stage and engage him. And the blast ones are pretty good for Olimar too.
Well, getting into it now for real this time. The other thing that I want to point out is the yellow Pikmin. Pikachu's going to have a little bit of trouble with the yellow Pikmin, going to need to make use of the back airs to get the Pikmin off of them because neither Nair nor Fair will actually affect they're immune to the electrical damage. So it forces the fact that you can throw the yellow Pikmin onto Pika and force one specific move out or just continuously get extra damage. It's actually very, very detrimental to his game plan.
Yeah, we just saw an example of it right there. Myron threw the yellow Pikmin onto Ash, immediately came out with a shit with the short hop back here, and then it just got grabbed on landing. So that yellow Pikmin, like you said, it can play a pretty big part going into this set. Parries the first hit of back here, but couldn't parry the rest, so there isn't going to be no punish. You're just going to get hit.
Oh no. Town and City does have the tallest top blast zone in the entire, well, legal game. So he's not quite going to die yet, but he is not too far off of it, especially with purple Pikmin on the board. Myron just one big hit away from ending it, but Ash could very well end the stock here too with a good option at ledge. He tries to read the roll away. Myron's not falling for it yet, just throwing more Pikmin his way, and this is where Myron excels, is in the high percent situations, where it's high pressure, high percent. He'll live for the rest of his life in this exact situation. He won't care one bit.
Oh, and this is the Pikachu death lineup. One yellow and two purples. Like this is terrifying for Ash. Oh, but that dash attack is a little bit of an DI. He's gonna do it from the dash attack, and Ash is in the driver's seat here, but 125. Oh no!
Pikmin up there, he's gone.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised that dash attack caught him there, and I think Myron is a little bit too. I think that maybe he was just caught like not expecting the dash attack to connect, so his DI wasn't quite ready. But regardless, Ash is going to be able to use that to get himself a little bit of a lead. Myron, very, very close to taking it right back, but at least for now, Ash holding on to it.
Honestly, we were to, oh my god, your shield. Like let go of that, please. We were talking about how Myron would be very good at dispelling his Pikachu, but Ash is putting up a good fight right here. I'm very impressed with what I'm seeing.
He's coming in, and he's swinging. I think he knows what he needs to do against Olimar, and that's actually playing a huge factor here. Myron going to be able to get a really good grab to put Ash off stage. He's going to come back. Myron, one thing that I talked about this on commentary with DeBuzz one time, one thing that's actually extremely odd about Myron's game plan as Olimar compared to other top Olimars is that he shows zero regard for his Pikmin life. He'll absolutely just throw them into the void if it means he has even a slim chance of hitting. Sometimes it comes back to bite him, but more often than not, it actually works out pretty well. But speaking of working out pretty well, okay.
Yeah, that forward air at 98. Ripping that stock off of Myron, and Ash is in a pretty good position right here. Double back. Oh, triple back here. Let me get that. 20%. And we're going to get more because... Are we? I hope we're going to get more. I thought he was just about to lose that stock right there.
Yeah, the dare there coming out, making it look a little bit scary, but Ash holding left very smartly, so comes back and just bounces off the stage. Instead of bounces off the blast zone, but Myron with a purple and a yellow out. Well, he could do something here soon,
stage.
but Ash is the one in the driver's seat. He looks for that down B, but it doesn't connect quite yet.
Super good recovery for Myran, by the way. He didn't panic and try to go low to like navigate around Pikachu, and he also kept the threat of thunder in his head, so he just went up and around where it would be and landed on the top right platform. Very smart.
Yeah, stuff like that where it's very clear how practiced Myran is at this matchup.
There we go.
And,
That's the special shit we're looking for.
Yeah, you got to be careful attacking, especially a double purple setup. Excuse me, Olimar shield, because he absolutely will just up smash you there.
Yeah, I will let it fly. It's no big deal. And I was talking about the Pikachu Death lineup earlier with the
Oh my goodness! What? No, Myran!
Oh, it hit both purple Pikmin. Oh, his biggest advantage right there was having those two purples and that white to deal damage on Pikachu, and it came back to bite him because the F smash hit both of them, and then he ran into it.
Yeah, well, so the first Pikmin extended the hitbox into the second Pikmin,
one, yep.
Extended the hitbox into Myran. That was just a series of unfortunate events there, and he got zapped, dude.
Either Myran didn't think the F smash was going to hit the second Pikmin as well as the first one, or he just thought he waited it out. That is without a doubt one of those two things happened.
I'd be willing to bet he didn't think it would extend into the second one.
I don't think I've ever seen that happen. So I don't think I've ever.
Hopefully, I never see it again. That was scary.
But look at Ash on the board, doing what he needs to do.
Yeah, the two of us were talking about how good Myran is. We were talking about how good Myran is at this matchup, but Ash showing his own colors here. Off to a great start.
Forward air off stage, connecting off that dash attack. And getting that white Pikmin out of the paint immediately, just down airing. Yeah, I know it wanted to hit Myran, but it had another purpose. Got the Pikmin off of us. And against light characters, that white Pikmin being ready for too long can like spell the end of a stock. So getting that thing off you as soon as possible, do whatever you can.
Yeah, it's very good for Ash, and like I talked about it at the very beginning, how like those yellows could be a problem because of their immunity to electricity. But Ash, like, he got hit by it a couple of times at the very beginning of game one, and then he very quickly figured out his. Oh no, Myran, you can't roll up into that. But Ash very, very quickly figured out exactly what what Myran's game plan was going to be, and what his own game plan needed to be to counter it. And that's something that not a lot of players are capable of doing. So I give a lot of credit to Ash.
That 40 on Myran already. Oh, I like the idea. I like the idea right there. If Myran
he wanted that drag down,
if he got locked on that platform, that down smash would have hit. All right, down there. Tech chase doesn't get the dash. The grab comes out, but the dash did not. So we're just gonna keep that down smash for it. And Myran's gonna keep
down smash. I don't know what Myran's game plan was, but it worked.
I think he was literally trying to cover exactly what happened. So like, just if you do not execute your game plan perfectly right here, this down smash will hit. So it worked out.
Yeah, good stuff to him there, but he's got yet again what you called the Pikachu killer. Double purple yellow, but he still has quite a bit of percent that he needs to build up before he can even start to think about getting this kill. But Olimar's very very capable of putting out a frankly ridiculous amount of damage in a frankly ridiculous time frame.
He could, especially with these two purples, yo.
Grab him right here. Yeah, he took 62 or took 30 from just one interaction. Now he's looking for this fair on the platform. Ash is struggling to get past him. Myran looks for the down smash, but Ash just barely escapes the range.
Oh my god! That was unholy. His up smash came with Olimar's first up smash, and he had enough time to even throw in a second one with another purple.
That's Olimar for you, man.
Off stage, this should be...
Ooh, the stage spike coming out. He can still make it back, though. Ash is still alive.
Up throw, and that is going to do it. And Ash on set point right here got Myran down to his last stock, 105 on his second, and now that second stock is gone. That roll going to come with the up smash, and it is do or die time for Myran. Either you are going to lose this bracket super early, or you're going to have to fight this ride.
Well, the yellow Pikmin is on the board. No, it gets taken out, but Myran gets the white Pikmin down throw 29%. Especially with like what Olimar can lead into here, starting to get a little bit scary for Ash. He also, well, really kind of let that white one stick on him for way too long. Took way too much percent from it.
Remember what I said earlier about that white Pikmin against these light characters? it did all that damage, and then because Ash didn't get rid of it, Myran got to call it back and throw another one. That forward air saved his life, by the way. I know you saw that up smash, Clank.
Oh, yeah. Well, 113, and Myran is well, he's looking a whole lot better than he did not too long ago. He goes for the fair, but it's not going to connect. Ash is hemorrhaging, and that up smash is going to seal the deal.
I was gonna say Ash needs like a Hail Mary type of play right here to even like get back in the game, let alone win it. But Myran complete shut down that last stock. Once he got to the point where the stocks are even, the entire game changed.
It was. Well, it was just kind of maybe a little bit of a confidence booster for Myran, really. He lost the first game in pretty disappointing fashion, really, with that Clank situation into the F smash. So that's got to be a little bit demoralizing. And well, Myran was certainly like not playing his best for the first part of that game, but then he really woke up. He really started to play well like we'd expect from a player of Myran's caliber. Right. So he was able to bring it back to clutch it out, and now we're going to game 3.
I wonder if they're going to run it back to Town for the third time. It looks like they are. Yep, Town once again. Both players being confident. Yeah, I can win this third game on this stage. I won one before. Like, seriously, I can't do it again. I understand it. But what we're seeing from Ash so far this set is very good.
Yeah, no, usually he's definitely.
Usually the lower seeded player has their work cut out for them, but I'd venture to say that Myran has his work cut out for him, because even though he won that last game, that was a comeback victory.
Yeah, I haven't had the pleasure of like I don't think I know who Ash is all that well. I think I've seen their name from time to time, but they're definitely like I'm very pleasantly surprised with how well they're playing.
Let's see, and they're keeping up the theme of the set. They're up 65 on this side.
Oh, jab reset.
Okay, that.
No way!
I like that. I like that a lot. That scramble situation, Olimar is so good at escaping these scrambles and like coming away with nothing on him and then just taking the game from there. Ash shutting that whole thing down with that SMS on the moving platform. Myran is down a whole stock now, and this could be loser's bracket for him if he's in shape up.
Ash is also, like, you were talking about these scramble situations about like how Olimar is in them, but Ash is so smart. Like being able to execute that game plan right then and there in that split second, that's incredible. So much credit to this player.
And the lead just keeps on growing. 76% on Myran. You see him trying to land with these aerials, trying to get something started for himself, but nothing is working right now. Absolutely nothing is working right now. That air dodge in, trying to get back to center. Ash is there with the grab, throwing it back off stage, and that F smash is going to catch the landing. 3 stocks to 1. What are you going to do here, Myran?
And only 57% on that third stock too. Like Ash is sitting pretty. There's like it's basically do or die miracle time if Myran wants to move on in winners, or if he's going to have to make the losers run. Oh, I saw that setup there. You saw Ash trying to quick attack onto the platform to catch Myran's landing. It didn't quite work out, but now Myran needs to even further keep that in the back of his head in case Ash goes for it again. There's so much stuff that like Myran has to stay aware of that Ash is just, oh my goodness. He gets the dare there, but okay, the whistle cancel into the up air is going to take the stock.
Finally gets the stock off the board, but it took you 2 stocks and 86% to do it. Myran's gonna have to tap into something ridiculous here if he wants to bring this game back.
Good back air from Ash to beat out the option from Myran, but now he's got white on him. He gets it off very quickly, but still 16%, 16%. A good down tilt from Myran. Oh my goodness, just barely pancaking. Yeah, he would have died there.
All right, so 105, you do not have to do anything special here. You just have to continue playing your game, tack on that damage as you can get it.
What?
No way.
There's no way that hit.
So I think when Myran did F Smash, when Olimar pointed to tell the Pikmin where to go,